Hey guys, today we're going to do the unboxing of the Nixoid Nixie tube watch. This is the VFD space version that you can get on their website, nixoid.store. Yeah, this is an interesting watch because I have been into Nixie tubes, and if you watch some of my previous videos, you may have seen that I also did a review of a Nixie tube clock as well. So what is a Nixie tube? Well, it's a very old school 1940s, 50s, 60s technology because vacuum tubes were very popular back in the day. And while they weren't really used for clocks and watches back then because they were quite expensive, and I think maybe some very specialty like specialty professions maybe use those, but it was definitely not in the hands of most consumers back then. But now, you know, we have so many oddball products pop up these days. It's fairly easy to get something like that online, right? So yeah, now we look at a tube watch. Instead of just a clock, now we have, of course, a wristwatch version as well. And I'm interested in this one. It cost me $330 online. That's their sale price, which I think they're pretty much always on sale. Shipped from the Ukraine, of course. A lot of these old Nixie tubes actually came from the old Soviet Union, so you'll find a lot of them coming from Poland, Romania, Ukraine, Russia, right? So yeah, let's open up. This is a pretty simple box. Not much to it. And here it is, the Nixie tube watch. Oh, here it is. Here's a Space VFD V3.1. That's the model I got. There's a whole bunch of models on the website, but this is the version I got, and looks actually this manual looks like people played the game Fallout. Looks kind of like the font from Fallout. It looks kind of like that Pip-Boy type of font, which is pretty interesting because like this does kind of remind me of that retro futuristic technology. So you got vacuum indicators, installed IV6, IV15. Green light durability is more than 10 hours of glow. 10,000 hours, right? Should be 10,000 hours, yeah. Battery type, lithium PO. Okay, so 200 milliamp hour rechargeable, 55 minutes recharging, battery capacity over 800. He's got a CPU, 32 megahertz. I didn't know this thing had a CPU, but I guess it does. 32 megahertz CPU, 7 kilobytes flash, 256 bytes of RAM. Very, very small CPU, of course, which I wasn't even expecting one. But I guess it has to manage the tube power, I guess, and yeah, I guess it's computing that, I guess. High voltage vent generator, touch battery level, time format. Okay. So yeah. That's basically what the watch looks like. Yeah, I guess something you might read in a Fallout manual. Evacuate the tilt function, put the magnet in the indicated place and wait until the day to remove magnet quickly. To activate function, only move the magnet. Okay. And then we tilt it in order to display the time. That's a very neat feature. I think very useful. But of course, in order to save that, the battery, right? Because vacuum tubes generally use up a lot of power. You would shift it away from you and then shift it back to turn it on. Usually it will be off, right, in order to conserve battery. In order to turn it on, you would tilt it. So yeah, and then that's some QR code for following us. Okay, it's the basic manual there. And this is the watch itself. I think it's, oh. Open here. Yeah, it looks like it's all stuck together. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay, let's open like this. I think that's it. Okay, yeah, that's it. Alright, so this is the magnet for the tilt function, I think. Yeah. Put the magnet in the indicated place. So this is the magnet to activate use it to set up the accelerometer, it says. Okay. And then this is this one used for removing the links? Okay, so this is a link remover, I think. It's actually used for removing, because I got the version with the links. You can also order it with other types of bands, right? You can get it with nylon, with leather. I got it with a stainless steel bracelet. So these are the links in black. You can customize the colors and stuff. You can use it to remove it as well. So yeah, this is the one for removing that. So cool, it comes with that. A lot of watches don't come with something like this. You actually have to take it to a watch shop to get your links adjusted. But here it comes with one. That's cool. It charges with micro USB, not USB-C, but then again, this is from a very small company that's making these based on, I think, very niche interest. So I think that's fine. That's okay. Micro USB, whatever. Wow, man, just can't believe how huge this is. This is a massive looking watch, actually. Definitely people will notice. Look at that. Ooh, so I turn on. These LEDs are quite bright, actually. So yeah, they're actually really bright. Very nice. Very, very cool looking. Wow. And they have branded Nixoid on the back. That's very cool. So yeah, you can go like this, expand it, and on the back it says Space VFD technology. I guess it's the type of LEDs that's used. Micro USB for charging it. Nixoid store. That's where you go, and only a single button here to adjust the LEDs. So, man, this is really cool. Look how that looks. Okay, cool. But yeah, look how big it is. Man. So this is my wrist. I just have maybe a little bit of a slimmer wrist than some people do, but I mean, just look how huge it is. Absolutely massive on my hand. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna set this up and then I'm gonna try it out. Alright, so now I got the Nixie tube watch on my wrist right now. You guys can see just how big it looks. I got the tilt function working, so I would just gesture towards myself like that, and then it will briefly display the time. So that's the tilt gesture. Whoops, it gotta be, yeah, there we go. So there's a accelerometer in there that will detect that. I can also press the button here on the side. That'll let me know the time as well. You can see there are 4 tubes here. So yeah, those are the 2 different types of tubes, which are the IV6 tubes and the IV15 tubes, which is pretty cool. I mean, and there's dots on the side. So the dot will tell you if it's AM or PM. If it's on, then it's PM. If it's not, then it's AM. And there's another dot in this one. This will tell you the seconds as well. So yeah, right now you can see, oh, it's 2 AM. 2:42 AM, right? That's basically what it means. It's 24 hours. So that means that it will go past, actually, yeah, because it's 24 hours, then it doesn't even need the PM dot, right? Because it will go all the way up to 24. So yeah, it's an easy way for me to tell. Another thing I can do is long press this so I can see a little bit more. So 2:42, and this will tell me 27th of 12th, which is December, and 1st of 2022, right? So that'll tell me the year as well. So again, 2:42 AM and 27th of December, 1st, yeah, 2022, January, right, 2022. Okay, so yeah, that's basically how you would read this. It is definitely not a practical watch to be wearing all the time, but it is something pretty cool. And yeah, Nixie tubes is cool, man. I mean, let's look at it. It's retro futuristic tech. To compare it to my, this is a standard digital watch, it's a Casio data bank. You can see like these are modern LCD watches, right? And this is an old school LED watch. Look how much bigger that Nixie tube watch is, right? It's ginormous. I mean, this is a regular digital watch that people might wear. I mean, it's not a regular one. The data bank is actually kind of an interesting watch itself. It's kind of like a hipster watch because it has like a calculator in it and stuff. I already talked about this watch on my channel before, but it's not a typical digital watch, but still, this is the type of LCD you might see on a Timex or a Casio, right? Which a lot of people wear digital watches would see. When you have a Casio G-Shock, you would see something like this, right? Standard LCD digital watch, and then this one with the LED tubes. Oh man, yep, it is digital as well, but it's a very this is a very, very niche digital watch. It just, yeah, it's a massive thing, right? But it's so cool, right? You can see the way the tubes light up like that. And most famously, I think the most famous wearer of a Nixie tube watch is Steve Wozniak, the co-founder of Apple. He likes to wear a Nixie tube watch, so I think he is probably the most famous wearer of one. By the way, the battery here is right in the middle here, so that is actually the battery. So yeah, that's it's just a neat device. So I like Nixie tubes. I like tubes in general, vacuum tubes. Very retro futuristic. So that's very, very cool technology. So yeah, guys, that is the Nixie tube watch. It is by a company called Nixoid. So yeah, you would just go to their Nixoid.store. Actually, it's on the back of the watch itself. Yeah, Nixoid.store right there. And yeah, you can get one of these watches for around 200 to 300 bucks. So it's kind of expensive, but it's not too expensive if you're talking about watches overall. It is expensive for a digital watch though, right? For a mechanical watch, no, it's not that expensive, but compared to a mechanical watch, I mean, but compared to other digital watches like the Casio Data Bank, yeah, this thing's expensive. The Data Bank, I think, is only like 50 bucks, right? The Casio, this one's only like 50 bucks. This one, yeah, 200, 300 bucks. It's definitely expensive compared to a typical digital watch, but then again, it is a very, very unique device as well. Something you won't be wearing all the time, of course. It's just way too bulky and heavy. However, if you really want to wear something unique that'll turn heads, then this will do it. So that's it, guys. The Nixoid Nixie tube watch. This is the Space VFD version 3.1 with the instant black casing, black stainless steel bracelet. You can configure it in your own way. So there's a lot of different configurations. So that's it, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. As always, thanks for watching.